Also, I just want to say, like, we don't regret it.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to make that very clear. Like, this...
I feel like it's so easy to say that from their perspective, like not thinking about the boxers that are no longer going to be making money off of all the training that they've been doing. You know, whether or not they've been training hard, they did commit to this, they signed contracts, they thought that they were going to get paid, but fuck them, doesn't matter. We don't even know who they are. Like, my conspiracy in all this is that if you guys saw the ticket sales prior to the content cop, Emily Arena was not selling out. Like, Emily Arena was not selling out prior to the content cop. And as we all know, CC2 was not exactly a success. And even iDubbbz said that he didn't expect CC3 to be very successful. I mean, even in the concern trolling video where he addresses the 34% profit share, this is what he has to say about the event's potential success. And this is for Creator Clash 3.
4% of the profit share. We weren't anticipating this event doing well. Like, we wanted to do well enough to pay back the investors, of course. So,
but listen to that, right? Like, this is the headspace of the event organizer at the time. This is what he was thinking. So it's no surprise that they're over here saying, we don't regret it. I mean, the content cop did pretty well. We probably weren't going to make that much off of ticket sales anyways. That 34% probably wasn't going to fill our boots the way the content cop did.
We don't regret it.
Yeah, because the fighters. We didn't think that the Creator Clash 3 was going to do well anyways. And this is best case scenario for us the way we see it. Remember, a big reason why Anisa wanted to host these events in the first place was to align herself with people like Pokimane. And in doing the content cop, where they went after H3, they aligned themselves with Hassan, with Denims, and with Frogan, and that's what they wanted. And listen, I'm not saying whether that's good or bad, okay? I think you guys know my opinion on that, but that was outright what her goal was. She always wanted Creator Clash to be a sort of VidCon type event.
yeah, it's a party.
Interesting.
It's like a way more exciting VidCon. Or like I want it to be like influencers can like care about this and fans can care about this and like you can go watch it and have like a build up, like maybe parties before and like stuff like that.
Yeah, because we've gone to like
the idea that excited her was the influencers, was the fans, was the parties. So it really wasn't to do with boxing itself. Boxing was kind of just the highway that we were taking on the road to Party Town, okay? That's all it was, all right? We just wanted to schmooze. And she kind of got her schmoozing in. I mean, she got to go to Hassan's house. That was probably a big thing for her, okay? She got to go see what a real man does. You're probably wondering, Sleepy, why are you showing me all these clips? Okay, what's your intention with this video? I just want to show how much of an asshole she is. Like, she really does not care about the fighters at all. Because she says all this. She wants it to be a VidCon type event. She doesn't regret blowing up the event by making this content cop video that completely fucked over everybody because now nobody's getting paid. And then at the beginning of this Beazle clip that inspired me to make this video, what does she have to say about boxing? I think this is around Creator Clash 2 that this comes out, okay? Let's have a look at what they have to say.
I think what really made me mad about boxing events in the past is that it's rich assholes betting their money to make money to like have people that are struggling to like make ends meet and pay rent watch them do it, and then they'll go home and like have a lot of money.
And the fight
I love that the 34% comes up.
fighters are exploited too, like
Yes,
usually.
Well, at least in this case, nobody's getting exploited. They're just having their time wasted. They don't get paid, but they do train, all right? That's what they get. Nobody gets to fight. Nobody gets the fucking payoff of actually getting to throw some fisticuffs, okay? No. They just get to go home and not fucking perform. That's so much better, right? Now, the next clip I'm going to show you is of somebody that was going to compete on the card, Dad, okay? Now, this guy's a little schizophrenic, okay? He's a little crazy, so take what he has to say with a grain of salt. But this is what he has to say on training for the event.
It sucks.
All right, well, that's kind of funny, but yeah.
I put my heart into this. I got freaking beat hard this year, harder than I ever had. And I thought, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna train like a freaking professional.
So he trained like a freaking professional, tried his best to get ready for the fights, and this is what's going on in the background. Anisa out here, you know, hey baby girl, I know you're desperate for any crumbs from me, so here's a big piece of fuck you. We're not financially tied to this event. By the way, 34% comes out right after.
Keep my head down, avoid this drama, and now here I am, screwed.
Screwed. No chance to fight. But again, here's Anisa. Does she care?
Also, I just want to say, like, we don't regret it.
Based. They don't regret it. Fuck Dad. Fuck Jay Leray. Fuck all these creators that thought that they were going to have fun, okay? Throw some fisticuffs and maybe make some money, okay? No. Fuck you. You get to go home poor and tired. Doesn't she look kind of like smug evil, you know? Am I the only one getting that? I suppose at this point of the video, the only thing left to do is read all of the new tweets that Anisa has put out, because golly, if there's anything she likes to do, if there's anything that she's a pro at, it's putting out tweets that annoy everyone. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and clear something up. Ian won't be happy I'm doing this, but I think we need more transparency. Ticket sales were abysmal before the content cop. No way she's just saying this. Promotion wasn't going how we hoped. Charity wasn't getting the numbers we wanted. I know, everybody knew this. Why are you saying this? What the fuck? I mean, again, Ian won't like this. We already talked about Ian knowing that it wasn't gonna do well. Hold on, let's play the clip again.
4% of the profit share. We weren't anticipating this event doing well. Like,
why is Ian not gonna like that you're saying this? He already said it. We all knew this. To clarify, I'm saying Ian won't be happy to make it clear that this decision of making this public is my own and not his. I'm taking responsibility for this statement. Sorry for poor wording. So by the way, this is in response to this Ludwig clip. Let's have a look.
I think ultimately the right call that they canceled it. Because if they had gone through with it, I think it would have done so bad. Ethan Klein did it. Okay, I'm not trying to be controversial here, but I do think iDubbbz posting the content cop was one of the dumbest moves ever. Straight up.
100%. It definitely did not help. Like, obviously the ticket sales weren't doing well beforehand, right? But now you're alienating H3, one of the biggest audience groups that was likely to support your event, especially with Lena, I almost said Lena the plug, especially with Lena from H3, AB's wife, performing on the card. So then Anisa to come out and say, well, the ticket sales weren't doing well before the content cop. They were abysmal. So we just figured, fuck the whole event. We're going to nuke it with this content cop. Holy shit, you just sound like a merciless dumb bitch. Bro, when I saw that Abysmal clip, I was like, shit, I really want to cover this story, okay? It sounds like Anisa really didn't care about the event. And now I'm reading tweets that literally say she did not give a fuck about the event. She knew it was gonna fail and she's like, fuck it. Let's shoot the coffin. Let's get a fucking MP5 and start spraying the coffin that is Creator Clash 3. Fuck it, make sure it doesn't come back. We were promised a lot of things. A lot of things didn't happen. I take responsibility for trying to do it again. We shouldn't have, but I think we made the best out of the situation. What is the best out of the situation? Fucking over all the fighters so you can make your little content cop? The charity got 225k. Brother, need I remind you that 200k of that came from Hassan? Are you fucking kidding me? You're taking responsibility for that? A lot of that was due to the buzz around Hassan supporting the charity. Okay, fair. Okay, sorry. I should have just fucking finished reading. Charity got money. Fighters got paid. What? Where did the fighters get paid? What? The fighters got paid. What? Am I wrong? Am I tripping? How did they get paid? I need to see this. Am I restarted? How did the fighters get paid? What? Here's the thing. The event didn't happen, so that means that the tickets were refunded. The pay-per-view sales were refunded. The only thing that wasn't refunded was the charity money. So how on God's green earth did the fighters get paid? Did the charity like give a percentage to the fighters? What does that even mean? The interest in Creator Clash 3 was low. Yeah, we all know that. We all knew that, bro. Bro, we were telling you not to fucking run it after Creator Clash 2. And for some god fucking unknown reason, you decided to do number 3. And now that it's failed, you're like, oh, the interest was low. Like, yeah, buddy, we knew that. And what's all the hubbub about? I'm so nice and sweet. Listen, chat, you are witnessing a generational YouTube blowout, okay? Tanacon, everybody talks about Tanacon. Oh my god, it was such a failure of an event. Do you know why Tanacon failed? Tanacon failed because too many people showed up. Because too many people cared. Because too many people were excited to go to Tana's event. iDubbbz Creator Clash 3 was doomed from inception. It should have never been scheduled after Creator Clash 2. They had proven that they were unable to run an event like that. Publicly, every commentary channel, every streamer, everyone was saying this is a bad idea. I don't know how the fuck they expect that they're going to be able to run this after failing last year. But when they were in too deep, when they looked at Amelie Arena's ticket sales and they were like, oh, nobody's buying tickets. Nobody's interested in watching this. All right. They realized what was going going on, and they turned tail. They made the content cop. They said, you know what? The fighters, who gives a shit about them? They don't need to make money. Doesn't matter. The charity, you know what? Hassan will make a little stream, okay? He'll react to the content nuke, and everything will be fine. At least iDubbbz won't have to have an awkward moment where Anisa is asking about his fucking shit problems. And then we'll go on our podcast and say, we don't regret anything, and we'll look all smug as we stare off at each other, being like, yep, we totally fucked that event. Who cares though? We don't regret a thing, okay? It doesn't matter. Those fighters, who cares? They suck. L fighters. Good thing iDubbbz, okay? Good thing he learned empathy at the age of 30. I mean, I'm so glad he can empathize with the fighters, right? If there's anything I want you to take from this video, it's this. Ticket sales were abysmal before the content cop. Promotion wasn't going how we had hoped. Charity wasn't getting the numbers we wanted. When she says that, she is saying that as justification to make the content cop and say, well, it was going to fail anyways. It was going to fail anyways. And the content cop, we all know, was the nail in the coffin. I'm not saying this. If you feel that Anisa and iDubbbz sabotaged Creator Clash, I can't say that you're wrong. I'm not going to say that outright, but if you, dear viewer, if you feel that way, I'm not going to be able to say that it's wrong. You know, I'm agnostic on that. I find it hard to say that that's not the case. Anyways, ladies and gents, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.